Rest the first time we saw her. God, I wish that thing would come out of retirement one of these days. Maybe another contestant. Dave Fudge, can you wear that next year? Yeah. Okay. So she's a realtor with Pine Island Properties. Let's welcome back to the stage once again, Chris Bakeman.
Well, it's good to be back because I love being on stage. I love to dress up like this is the best dress I've ever owned. And my friends have been texting me and telling me, break a leg, break a leg. And literally right before I came on, I fell down the stairs. I have a swollen ankle here. And Bonnie Newman was behind at the bottom of the stairs, and all I could see was her face was, oh my God, don't fall on me! I was going to crush Bonnie Newman, but then she got all her essential oils out. And so, and now I'm cured because of the lavender and then some other essential oil I smelled. And I was choking on the way in, and I said, Bonnie, can you give me some water? She finds a bottle of water that someone else has drank out of, and she said, here you go, it's a work. So I did it. I said, well, if I get sick, your essential oils will cure me. So that's how this is starting out. It's not what I planned. I did retire the purple dress. I know. That was the last show I did. It was 3 years ago, in 2017. And a man that I dated had given me that dress, and so I only wore it once, and it was on this stage. And I was half naked and single. I didn't get one phone call after that. I didn't get one email after that. I'm half naked on stage and I still can't get a date. I got a text. Someone said, put some clothes on. That was about it. I have good news. I'm married now. No, I'm not. Not even close. But I am still a mom, and my son is 13 years old now. Managed to keep him alive, and that's always an accomplishment. I've decided that's what parenting is all about. I really wanted to be a mom, couldn't find a man to have a baby with, and so I thought, well, I'm just going to adopt one. In October 2006, I was driving around the country for fun, and I journaled that when I get back to Maui, I'm going to get a baby. So within 2 months, I get a call from the foster system, says we have a medically fragile baby. Do you want it? I said, sure. And you know the story. I'm single, can I handle it? And they said, well, if you don't like it in 2 months, you can bring it back. So I didn't bring it back, but I like the idea of a return policy. Unfortunately now, the return policy has expired. And this is really when it needs to kick in. I really wanted to be a mom. I thought it was the best thing ever. I see parents with their kids, and oh, it's so sweet. They're so sweet. Having kids is highly, highly, highly overrated. And I know it's parents that are laughing, because I've decided if I could get him to go into Maui High School and Baldwin High School, it would prevent a lot of teen pregnancies. It's just insane. Kids are crazy. I like other people's kids, and I love my son. I love being a mom most of the time when he's at school. It's just hard work. It's tough for the dating world. The last few men I've dated, and it's been over years, not just this last year, they said, well, you know what, your kid, I love him, but it's going to be a lot of work, and I just want to date you. So they tell me they leave because of my son. But the weird thing is they give him gifts, they build him things, they tell me you love him, they come back and take him to the beach. It's not my son. It's me. So, I don't know. I did an open house once with him. I got to tell you, I was journaling in October on my road trip about him, and when I got him home in January of '07, and I looked at my journal, and I realized that I journaled October 14th, 2006, that I wanted to have a baby. And his birthday is October 14th, 2006. And that's my little miracle story for you, because I like those chicken skin stories. So I really think it was just meant to be. And it's great. He was on oxygen the first 6 months of his life, 24/7. So people would just look at me like I was a saint. They would just be, oh my gosh, you took this, and he's Filipino, so we look different. So they knew he wasn't mine. They thought I was the grandmother most of the time. It's like, oh, that's nice. So I thought, well, this is going to get a lot of business. And I think I did get more business. Because I think people felt sorry for me. Because here I am lugging the car seat, the oxygen tank. Hi, can I list your house? So I got a few listings that year. I did an open house, and here's my little baby. He was born 2 pounds, so he's tiny, and he's still tiny. He's Filipino, so he's tiny. So I'm holding him, and I'm bouncing him at the open house, because he never sits still, and he's facing that way. And I looked nice at my open house, not as nice as this, thank God, because as I'm talking to someone, it was a broker that I used to work with, and he's talking, doesn't say anything to me, and we say goodbye, and all of a sudden I go like this, and he has pooped all down the front of me. And right when that happened, my seller of my house walks in. And I said, I'm sorry, but the open house is ended now. And luckily she gave me a change of clothes, because I didn't have a change of clothes. So that was the last time I took my son to an open house. Then I had to get childcare, and I love childcare. I love school, and I love childcare. Anytime I can get a break. You know, kids take away your freedom. You just don't have freedom to do anything you want. He gets involved in a lot of things. He's a special needs child. And I realized after learning what special needs mean, I'm special needs. All of us have little special needs in us. I just fell down the stairs. Very special needs. So he's involved in the Haku Baldwin therapy riding, if anyone knows, that's up country, and they're a great organization. The waiting list was 2 years. I forgot about it until they called me. And these horses are just bomb-proof. They put these kids on these horses, and these horses just don't run. They're just, I don't know how old they are, but they're bomb-proof. So he goes through his half hour of riding, and he gets off the horse, and it's a male horse. And the horse decides to pee. So Tejan, that's my son's name, he bends down and he looks. And he's looking, and it's all women volunteers. There's like 4 of them around. And he's looking, what's that? What's that? And I looked at him and I said, honey, that's every man's dream and you'll never have it. So I get a lot of entertainment out of my son. He didn't really start knowing what Fun Factory, well, he didn't know what Christmas was or birthdays were or anything, because I guess I'm supposed to teach him that. So I just got away with not paying for gifts for the first 7 years of his life. And he didn't seem to matter, because he didn't pay attention to any of that. And like I said, he's Filipino, so my friend Sherry Lynn at the office, she's my good local Filipino friend, and we're in the store one day, and my son is, I don't know, we're shopping, and my son's breaking open a bag of potato chips to eat while he shops. I don't care. And Sherry Lynn looks at me, real judgmental, and she says, whose naughty kid is that breaking into the chips? And I looked at her and I said, he looks more like you than me, I'm out. And she was stuck with the little Filipino boy eating the chips. I love Hawaii with the diversity we have. He also has just learned, about the last few years I've been taking him to Fun Factory. And if you don't know what Fun Factory is, it's an arcade for kids. It's kind of like Las Vegas, but you never win any money. There's no chance of winning anything. So the first few times, like, okay, he likes to slide the card. He likes to listen. He shoots the basket, he makes them. He throws the ball, makes the clowns. I don't care what he does. He likes the sound. He's happy. Well, one day I go in, And you get points, and then you can get these stupid little toys. So one day I go in, and I'm putting money on the card, and they say, well, congratulations, you have won the gold card. I said, wow, that's exciting. What's a gold card? Every Tuesday, you get double the games you get to play. I'm like, wow, that's so exciting. How did I get the gold card? He said, you've spent over $500 at Fun Factory. I was like, oh my God, $500. So then, from then on, we had about 10,000 points on the card because I never get those stupid gifts. So now when we go into Fun Factory, I make him make those baskets. I make him knock down those clowns because I want the points. I want the points, damn it, and I want the points so I can buy one of those crock pot things. They've got them there. They've got some drones. We're working for money now. If I'm spending over $500, I'm going to buy something. I don't care if he has fun. He's got to get the points now. So that's my kid. He has brought music back into my life. One of my regrets in life is I quit music a long, long time ago. And he loves music. He knows Jordan, not here, but he knows all the drummers, all the sound guys, everybody's really good to him. And so now I'm in a band. He's not, but we've been taking drum lessons and I'm doing much better than him. I like to brag about that. I'm now in Uncle Wayne's Howling Dog Band. Yes. So if you don't know what that is, we play in libraries and preschools, and we play for little kids. So it's pretty fun. What else with my son? I don't know. It's been fun being a mom. But he's 13, so I only have 5 years left. And not that I'm counting, but I'm counting. I think that's all I have. I'm supposed to end on a big laugh, but I can't really think of one. I've got it all written down, and so I'm sure there's something funny back there, but I'll catch it next time. Thank you very much.
All right, judges.
So you were a pleasure. Thank you so much for giving us this reprieve from our own lives as realtors, because it is really a drudge most of the time, and the idea of making fun of the realtor stories was appreciated by all, and also drawing us into your personal life. Thank you so much, because those were hilarious stories. And you're a good mom!
Yeah, we took open house strategies, notes.
Yes.
Yes. Larry.
Being a parent is a wonderful thing, and you're commended to adopt a child. All the people that are against abortions, and they don't adopt anybody. But it's good that you've gone out and taken a special needs child into your house and brought them up, and I think it's just a terrific thing. And as much as you should be commended about that, I don't think jokes about it is such a great thing.
Wait a minute, from the man who really...
Hey, I make fun of myself. Want to hear a couple of jokes?
No, next year.
No, next year. I'm going to come back next year. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to see you, and I'm glad that you look fabulous in that dress also.
David, I think Larry needs the... Yeah! I just meant give it to him so he can wave it too. Okay.
Grace, is it? That is such a talent. Being able to take your everyday life and share it with us. And you could have been sour, you could have been despondent, but you brought it to the stage and you made us laugh. So tomorrow when we look at our lives, we're going to appreciate what we have, and we're going to laugh with you. So thank you.